Hi, I'm Blake O. Welcome to Deathmatch. I hope all you Deathmatch whores had a great Mother's Day. In the 2000s, Jackass took over America. It inspired a shitload of people, including me, to do a bunch of dumb shit. I would show some footage, but I did in one of my older videos when I was talking about how Jackass took over America, and YouTube removed the fucking video for it. If you want to see my homemade Jackass crew, head to patreon.com/BlakeO561. As a kid, I grew up on death matches and Jackass and CKY stunts. I always said to myself, bro, I wish Jackass and death matches did something together. And in 2022, it finally happened. That's right, baby. We finally fucking got it. Tonight, we'll be checking out Danger Ehren McGeehee versus Drexl in a Rose City deathmatch. They don't really have a description for what a Rose City deathmatch is, but they have a shitload of weapons. The match took place at Prestige Wrestling's Roseland-Wake the Dead on October 30th of 2022 at the Roseland Theater in Portland, Oregon. This is part of a series I'm doing called Jackass vs. Wrestling 2022 that I'll be uploading on Patreon. Why on the Patreon, you ask? Because YouTube won't let me upload it to their fucking website. YouTube's rules are so fucking annoying, man. More on that at the end. We get a shot of the ring in the Roseland Theater, and we see the ring crew starting to set up doors in the ring.
I do want to correct you.
We see a ref in the ring, and he grabs a door covered in mouse traps and puts it up in the corner.
I'm sorry, mouse traps, thumbtacks, they kind of rhyme.
The ring announcer hypes up the crowd, and we see them also put a door covered in barbed wire in the ring, too.
Yeah, this is going to be insane, folks. Danger Ehren of Jackass, the devil Drexl, who of course is no stranger to this kind of environment. I mean, he is kind of...
The crowd seems pretty hyped.
The death match in the Pacific Northwest. Anyone who specializes...
Like I said earlier, they never really explained what a Rose City death match was, so they just load the ring with weapons.
See nothing until they've gone against Drexl. If you can survive, not even...
We hear Drexl's music start up, and the fans start clapping to the beat.
Defeated in death matches here in Prestige.
Drexl comes out to the song Psycho Killer by the Talking Heads.
What has Danger Ehren signed himself up for? I mean, if this is a guy, I mean, if you watch the show,
Prestige drew a pretty big crowd for this show, and everyone's clapping to the beat looking at the entranceway, and all of a sudden Drexl comes out with his bag of mystery. We get the graphic introducing the devil himself, Drexl, as he claps to the beat trying to get the crowd hyped up.
Heads Psycho Killer ring throughout the Roseland.
Starts making his way around the ring, and we see three fans with their phone out filming him.
And run away.
That was a lot more than 2 words, but I get what you're saying.
Well, run away.
Drexl starts telling the fans to get on their feet and keeps dancing to the music as he makes his way around the ring.
The kind of sick freakazoid who fashions his
We see everyone in the crowd vibing with Drexl as he sings the words to the song.
Human and animal bones, as if
starts giving out high fives as we see some of the fans singing along to the music.
This man takes the skeletons of other creatures and fellow humans and grabs weaponry out of them.
Yeah, and he loves every minute of it.
Climbs up on the apron and he enters the ring backwards, if you know what I mean. I feel like I've never seen anyone enter the ring like that, and Drexl climbs up on the second rope and poses for the fans. Jumps back into the ring and walks over to the ropes and poses for the fans again.
When I made the move from wrestler to manager, if you can believe it, it was this
crowd giving it up for Drexl, and he points at the camera and jumps back in the ring.
I trained under his wing. Now granted,
Drexl goes into the corner and checks out the barbed wire door.
Than he does now. He acted a lot different.
He walks into the other corner and checks out the door covered in mouse traps, and we get a shot of a female fan on the outside cheering him on.
That we see before.
He picks up his bag and walks within the ring and puts it down in the corner.
The thing that I caught on with him all those years ago, and not like in the last 5.
He takes off his fur vest and puts it on the ground and then takes a seat on the mat.
Brian Zane, Drexl, of course, coming off of a...
We get a closer shot of him sitting in the ring, and the fans break out into a Drexl's gonna kill you chant.
At the Hawthorne Theater.
He nods his head looking like a fucking psycho. Look at that haircut. He sits there smiling and looks at the mousetrap. He gets hyped and shakes his head, and we get a shot of all the fans looking at the entranceway.
Danger Ehren, it's been nice knowing you, pal.
Jackass star Danger Ehren makes his way out to the ring with crutches and a neck brace on. You get the graphic on the screen showing his name, and he gives a dude a high five and walks up to that chick and tries to steal her from Drexl. He shakes Ehren's hand and he's like, alright, bet, and makes his way around the ring.
I didn't see him in crutches in that video Prestigious Socials released.
He uses the crutches to hoist his body up onto the mat, and he slides underneath the bottom rope into the ring. He stands up as the ring announcer introduces him. Crowd gives it up for Ehren, and he lifts up his crutches, and we see one of the handles fall.
No, I did not.
Tries walking in the ring with the crutches, and we see Drexl looking at him like, bro, what the fuck? And Danger Ehren gets on the
Did he
mic.
fall down the stairs?
Drexl, the devil himself, Portland. Proceed wrestling.
He brings up the bear prank from Jackass 4.
I was attacked by a bear. I really was in a bear fight earlier, and I'm on crutches and I actually hurt my neck. C5 and 6.
Oh, so there you have it.
I thought I saw a bear backstage.
Doctor's note.
Ehren pulls out a doctor's note, and the crowd's like, bro, what the fuck? And Drexl looks at him all confused.
These crazy, wacky stunts. Has never been afraid of maiming himself. I have a hard time believing this.
Drexl reads the note.
What's this say?
God damn it. And Drexl's like, bro, what the fuck? As the crowd boos.
Well, listen, Drexl seems as disappointed as we and the fans
You know
are.
what? It's really good that it says wrestle because we're just gonna fucking fight.
Oh, fuck yeah. And Drexl kicks him in the nuts, and we hear the bell
Oh,
ring.
God, on a technicality.
Drexl lays on top of him and grabs his hand and takes out a piece of paper.
Not having any of the excuses.
He lines the paper up in between his fingers and gives him a fat paper cut.
No!
Drexl's loving it, paying homage to the paper cuts bit from Jackass the movie, and he drags Ehren into the center
You
of the
don't
ring.
have to be a death
Takes a seat on Aaron's arm and lines him up for another paper cut.
paper cut, and this
No!
sicko Drexl reveling in it. We saw
Danger
it
Ehren
against
rolls around
Akira
in pain in
back
the ring, and he sits up, and
Roseland-Wake.
Drexl stands
We saw it
over his
against
shoulders.
Taya Valkyrie at Roseland 2.
Oh, my God, I still get...
Takes Aaron's arms and wraps him around his legs.
Oh, look at this. Oh, no, not the lip.
Stands over Ehren and
Come on,
takes the
come
paper
on.
and lines it up so it's in between his lips and gives him another paper cut.
Oh, God.
We get a shot of Ehren rolling around selling the mouth.
Time as any to say it. Hi, I'm Jordan Cass.
Fans break out into a "you sick fuck" chant.
Or shall I say?
Drexl stands over Ehren again. That doctor's note backfired on him.
Yeah, now's as good a time as any to let you...
Drexl's evil ass is like, dude, fuck this, and gives him a paper cut to his fucking eye.
Listen,
Oh, no, the eyeball. No! Oh,
Ehren rolls around selling the eyes, and Drexl walks up and throws the paper down and picks up one of Aaron's crutches.
If he's gushing blood from his eye socket there, and now look.
Yeah.
Ehren holds his eyes in pain, and Drexl wraps it around his back.
no!
You see the crutch bent over his back, and Drexl walks up and nails him again.
Mark that was made in
Ah,
that crutch.
Stop. Oh, God.
He beats him with the crutch and then throws it down on the mat. Drexl starts walking into the corner and grabs his bag of tricks.
Usually they would have broken by now, right?
Well, Danger Ehren has been through a lot worse.
He reaches in the bag and pulls out a fresh staple gun.
And perhaps the staple gun is just that.
I mean, I gotta ask.
Drexl walks up to Ehren and takes him by the head.
Torturing your body on Jackass,
He pulls him over by the side of the ring and then just takes him by the arm and drags him into the corner.
par for what he's been through.
I think maybe, but yeah.
Ehren lays back on the mat with his neck brace on, and Drexl grabs the doctor's note and gets on top of him and rips his headband off and staples it to his forehead.
He's a quote-unquote tough guy.
Crowd pops, but we don't really hear it because all the wrestling shows turn down the audio nowadays. I don't get it.
Nice penmanship.
Drexl asks the crowd if they want more, and they approve.
Blood from Danger Ehren's head.
He walks back into the corner and stands over Ehren and takes him by the arm.
But the
He puts his hand on the bottom turnbuckle pad and staples it so many fucking times. Let's try to count it.
No, stop it. Oh, God. Oh, no, stapling it right into the turnbuckle pad.
Oh my God, this is sick,
Oh,
Zane!
no. Oh, my God, piercing the flesh. Have you ever had a staple go into your flesh, Jordan?
I can thankfully say I have
He
not.
stapled his hand like 10 fucking times and he tells the fans to give it up.
Prestige wrestling. He is used.
Drexl says something to Ehren and turns around and goes over to the
Danger Ehren,
rope.
this ain't the movies. This ain't TV, pal.
He says something to the fans and starts looking for something.
1995, 10 years old. I was at a friend's house playing.
Climbs through the ropes onto the apron and jumps off and picks up a thumbtack bat underneath the ring and then reaches under and grabs a box full of light tubes and puts that in the ring
Pain
too.
is gonna stay with you for life. A bat.
That's still not enough weapons for Drexl, and he goes underneath the ring and grabs a chair and throws that in. He goes under the ring again, and we get a shot of Ehren with the doctor's note stapled to his head. Drexl pulls out a board with a shitload of weapons on it.
That's
He picks up the door and puts it in the ring and grabs some of those weapons that were on.
Barbed wire and mouse traps.
As he loads the ring with weapons, we get a shot of Ehren yelling something out, but we can't hear him. We see some crutches on the outside, and we get a shot of Ehren laying there with his hand stapled to the turnbuckle pad, and we see Drexl messing with the box full of light tubes.
Take himself off.
He rips open the top of the box, and we get another shot of Ehren.
Jackass.
Drexl reaches in the box and starts pulling out some fresh Phillips light tubes.
I don't like watching people torture
Drexl arms himself with a light tube and stands over Ehren. He says something to him, but we can't hear him because the fucking volume's turned down. Drexl letting Ehren know what time it is, and he starts grabbing some light tubes. Ehren lays there like, God fucking damn it. Drexl lays a light tube on the mat and then walks over to the ropes, and he starts pointing at this giant black bucket, telling them to put it in the ring. I'm not sure if it's fans or ring crew, but they lift up the bucket, and Drexl opens up the ropes so they can put the box in.
Just moments ago before the show.
Something tells me Drexl.
They slide the bucket in the ring, and the crowd starts giving it up as Drexl hypes him up.
Crutches weren't enough. Light tubes and
fans are going nuts with a "What's in the box" chant.
I'm wondering the same question as Drexl and the fans. What is in the box saying?
He's got the ring crew guys.
Drexl walks up and removes the lid from the box.
What's he paying them in? Human lips?
What is this?
Ehren is still laid down in the corner, and all of a sudden Akira pops out of the box sipping a liquid death.
God, that's
Crowd goes fucking nuts, and Akira stands up in the ring with an eye patch on from when he hit his eye on a razor blade at ICW's Battle of the Tough Guys last year. Shit literally happened right in front of my face. Check this video out. First he ran into a board of knives and then runs face first into razor blades. If you want to see more of that, head to the Patreon. Link to the match in the description, and we see Akira stand up in the box as the crowd loses it. Drexl spins him around, and Akira spits liquid death into his face and smashes him with the can. He picks up a light tube and blasts. Akira poses with the broken light tube and starts swinging it around, and we can see the spooky dust coming out of it.
What the hell is the Death Samurai doing?
The crowd is loving it, and Akira stands there pointing the broken light tube at the ref, and we get a shot of Drexl laying there.
As
Drexl crawls over to him, we see Akira looking at Danger Ehren.
He was game planning for
Akira grabs the broken light tube and just starts stabbing him in the fucking stomach.
Take you back!
Oh, stabby!
He mashes the broken light tube into Drexl's stomach, and then he takes him by the head and starts carving up his fucking mouth with it.
Drexl at the mouth of Drexl!
God.
I want to take you
We
back.
see Drexl like picking something out of his face, and Akira goes into the corner to rescue Ehren.
Had to convince
We see Drexl selling on the other side of the ring, and he grabs a
Point to the
tube.
screen, he said, hold on, what's the deal with this?
Akira stands over Ehren and grabs him by the arm, and we see a photographer get a nice shot. He doesn't have time to help him, so he rips his hand off like a band-aid.
This idea is...
Ehren is finally free, and Akira stands over him and takes him by the hands and stands him up to his feet.
Fascinating is one word.
When Ehren stands up, he's so grateful and gives Akira a giant hug. Ehren points at Drexl and rips the neck brace off.
Samurai is the...
It's now 2-on-1, and Akira walks up and starts punching Drexl in the face.
This is unbelievable.
All right, well, Aaron's got some backup here. Let
Akira going nuts on Drexl, and he winds his arms up, and Drexl goes for a clothesline, and Akira ducks out and nails him in the face. Ehren cheers Akira on, and Akira's like, bro, let's go, and picks him up. Drexl gets some boots to the face and falls into the corner.
using him as a battering ram.
Akira bends over, and we get a shot of Drexl, and we see that Akira picked up a crutch and holds it up for the fans.
And look at Danger Ehren.
Akira points at Drexl, and it's time for Danger Ehren to shine.
Akira.
Ehren walks into the corner and grabs onto Drexl and doesn't really know what he's doing, but takes him down to the mat. Akira flaps his wings like a desert eagle.
Like a bird in the air.
Ehren puts Drexl on all fours and slaps his ass.
What could he have planned?
Akira gets amped up with the crutches and nails him in the back. Spins both crutches and hands them to Ehren.
Crutch. Meet back.
Ehren takes the crutches, and Akira bends over and picks up some light tubes as we see Ehren using the crutches to stand up.
Right now, he's a man.
Akira starts pointing the light tubes at the crowd, asking for their approval.
A Hollywood movie star here. This
Crowd's like, oh fuck yeah, and we see Akira spinning the light tube.
Turning back the clock to Roseland 3. Drexl.
Akira points the light tubes at the side that was the loudest and hands some to Ehren.
Now they got all day to
Akira grabs him by his giant fucking ponytail and brings him over to the ropes.
at their leisure.
He leans Drexl's chest on the middle rope and stands over him with a light tube.
Oh, I think he's...
Drexl shakes his head no, and Akira shushes the crowd. Akira holds up the tube and busts it on his forehead.
This! Ow!
The crowd loves this, and Ehren walks up with more tubes.
Drexl!
Ehren just stands there for a second confused, and we see Akira digging the light tube into Drexl's head. Ehren grabs the other end of the light tube and carves up his face with Akira.
Devil!
Akira shows how fucking nuts he is and breaks the tubes over his own head.
One on his own head, I guess that makes it fair.
Ehren just broke a light tube over his head, and the cameraman fucking missed it.
I can't even
Bloody
watch.
Drexl just leans on the middle rope, and we see Akira waiting on him with a light tube.
That is, this unit This unorthodox unit.
Akira walks up and blasts him.
And Akira, but
Drexl flops to the ground like he's in the NBA. Ehren stands over Drexl and talks shit, and we get a shot of the weapon.
We've had a guy come out of a box.
Bloody Drexl lays there on the mat as the fans chant holy shit.
And that news later tonight.
This is truly living up to its name.
Akira grabs Drexl's arm and twists it.
Get crazier and crazier with
Drags Drexl into the corner and holds his arms behind his back. It's time for Ehren to get his receipt with the staple gun.
By this. Danger Ehren digging those staples into the head and chest of Drexl here.
Akira props himself up so he's sitting on the top rope, and he tells the fans to give it up with Ehren. Akira tries to seize the opportunity, and he goes for a tarantula, but it doesn't work out.
Against Drexl, a very impressive showing at
Akira sits there with his legs wrapped around Drexl's arms, and Danger Ehren walks up with a staple gun. As Ehren holds up the staple gun, he sees someone offer him $1, and he runs over and grabs it. He walks right up to Drexl and staples it to the top of his head.
Oh, it's $1 bill!
Ehren gets offered another $1, and he grabs it and staples it to his chest.
Lucha Libre. Here's another thing that
Akira loves it and reaches out to the fans to see if they have more.
A couple bucks richer, but something
Ehren's still not done and goes back up to the ropes and grabs another $1.
Trade-off for the
He walks back up and staples him one more time.
Hey, folks, save the money for.
One of the fans handed him a $20 bill and he holds it up. He walks up to staple Drexl but decides not to, so Akira just pushes him onto his ass. Akira thinks of a perfect tribute to Jackass. Pushes Akira onto his back and lifts him up by his legs so his gooch is in the air, and Ehren staples him.
Not the gooch! Oh, not the gooch!
You want to talk about
that shit was fucking awesome when we see Drexl pulling the staple out, and I'm pretty sure that was paying homage to the muscle stimulator from Jackass the movie.
Of the devil himself!
As the fans chant, "You sick fuck," Akira sets up a door in the corner.
Get a 20 for it.
He walks up and grabs the chair and sets it up on the mat and slaps the seat.
Oh, my stars and garters.
The best of
the crowd starts clapping, getting hyped.
What is Akira looking for? Has that chair set up? Folks, we still have 3 doors.
Akira starts looking around in the ring for something, and then he slides to the outside and goes underneath. Ehren stands there in the ring telling the fans to give it up. Akira grabbed another chair and throws it in the ring and climbs in.
Let's get a chair. Yeah.
Ehren
takes his second chair and sets it up on the mat. We get a shot of Ehren getting hyped in the ring.
I mean, he's getting his moment.
Meanwhile, Akira grabs the mousetrap board and bridges it across the 2 chairs. Ehren's just watching, and then he's like, oh shit, and helps him.
Help the guy out, Ehren.
Akira walks up to Drexl.
Now that door.
We get a beautiful shot of the mousetrap door from outside the ring. Drexl does something to Akira, but we don't get a shot of it, and he finally turns his sights on Ehren.
Drexl set of destruction.
Akira rescues him and turns him around and gives him a flipping kick. He immediately stands up and he pretty much tells Ehren, "This is your cue, bro." Grabs him by the throat and chokeslams him through the mousetrap.
No!
Perhaps the ugliest choke.
Ehren goes for the first pin of the match, but only gets a 1 count. We get a shot of Drexl climbing off the mousetrap door.
I mean, you gotta give the
fans actually break out into a "Let's go Drexl" chant. Akira props the barbed wire door up and kicks Drexl in the head.
Ehren really just
goes to grab Drexl, but sees the $20 bill on the ground and picks it up and puts it in his pocket. Akira grabs Drexl and he says something to Ehren that makes him think that he needs to adjust the barbed wire door. Akira's like, "Nah, bro, get over here," and they double Irish whip Drexl through the barbed wire door.
Get in position, come on. Oh!
Let's see a replay of that from my boy Kings Road Wrestling. Crowd fucking loves it, and Ehren and the ref run over to Drexl and pull him out of the barbed wire so he can pin him.
Cover him, but they have to get him. They have to get him free.
Try to drag him towards the center of the ring, but he's wrapped in the barbed wire.
Insane.
This is ridiculous.
And I'm not talking about ridiculous.
Ehren's like, "Fuck it, bro. We don't gotta move him," and just lays on him for the pin, but only gets a 2 count.
Yeah. No! Ah, you see Ehren, he's got to put his hands in the barbed wire just to make that cover.
Akira bends over and says something to Drexl and then picks up the board from the corner.
Think about the pain it cost him just to kick out.
Tries to untangle himself from the barbed wire.
This is a far cry from urban kayaking.
Akira stands there for a second holding the board and then throws it into the corner. Ehren stands in the corner pointing at something, and we see the referee come up and start directing traffic. He points at the ring crew in the crowd and tells them to bring something to the ring.
He's doing some traffic.
Get a shot of the Prestige Wrestling crowd, and we see the referee run out and start moving chairs around with the ring crew. Cameraman starts to get a good look at it, and we got a fucking barbed wire trampoline, boys.
I'm not mistaken.
See the Prestige Wrestling ring crew, the referee, and maybe even some fans pick up the trampoline. Back in the ring, we see Drexl setting up Akira for a suplex onto to an open chair. He turns him around but can't get him up, so Drexl turns him back around and slams him.
For position. Oh, that's suplex! And Drexl digs the death.
Get a shot of the barbed wire trampoline. This is gonna be fucking sick.
First of that.
Prop the trampoline up right next to the ring.
Missed it.
Get a shot in the ring of Danger Ehren choking Drexl.
It has been hot and furious since the get-go.
Get a shot from the hard cam, but that door is perfectly blocking them. He missed it again, but I think he stapled Ehren's leg.
You want to talk about going?
Then he grabs Ehren by the head, and we get a shot from over the trampoline, and he goes to staple his forehead.
Danger Ehren, courtesy of
Akira clubs him in the back and breaks it up before he could staple him. Throws Drexl into the ropes and then makes his way out on the other side.
And Zayn, they are dangerous.
Both men stand on the apron and start climbing the ring post.
Close to that.
Before Akira climbs up, he uses his foot and scoots the trampoline over. See both men start climbing on the rope.
Have to experience.
Looks like Akira's going for a superplex at first, but he punches Drexl and climbs back down and scoots the trampoline over again.
No.
It's dope that Akira cares about the safetyness of these spots, and he climbs back up and starts punching Drexl.
And Rose pedals so
Akira looks like he's going for the superplex again, but Drexl punches him in the stomach a few times.
Superplex, if I'm not mistaken.
Drexl starts climbing, and Danger Ehren pushes both men into the trampoline.
Danger Ehren! And both!
Oh, fuck yeah, let's see that again. We get a sick shot of both men laying in the barbed wire.
No bounce here tonight.
Referee checks on both men as we hear a holy shit chant.
Something out of a snuff film, Zayn.
Drexl rolls over on the barbed wire and tries to climb out.
What we are witnessing, these fans.
Drexl got out of there pretty fast. He was like, bro, fuck that.
Worth. And I'm not just talking
Ehren came out to check on Akira, but Drexl turns his sights on him.
So are you fans at home on IWTV.
As he chases Ehren, we get a shot of Akira laying in the barbed wire.
Dog, his insurance policy caught up in the barbed wire.
Oh my God.
Ehren, your luck's run out.
Ehren keeps running around the ring trying to get away from Drexl.
There is nowhere to go.
Akira yells something at Drexl as he walks by, and the fans chant, "You fucked up."
Barbed wire.
Starts walking around the ring and goes up to a cameraman and just stares into the lens.
Danger Ehren.
Throws Ehren back in the ring and follows him in.
Talk about cowboys. This town's only big enough for one of us here.
Drexl starts pointing at Ehren in the ring and he grabs him by the neck and brings him into the corner.
Sight set on Ehren.
The bear
Brings him into the corner and starts biting his fucking forehead.
Come on.
As he bites him, Akira climbs back in the ring and grabs a staple gun and staples Drexl.
But he's back. I can't believe it. He's back from the dead as Akira.
Well, the show is called Wake.
The men headbutt each other, and then Drexl goes for a clothesline, but Akira puts him in a waistlock. Drexl escapes and gives him a big punch to the face and a DDT.
No!
Drexl digging him down with a D.
Drexl stands up and celebrates.
Did Danger Ehren just
Stands Akira up to his feet, and it looks like he's setting up for a suplex.
Close to it myself.
Oh!
Get away from the ring.
Nice spinning neck breaker by Drexl, and we get a shot of Akira on all
the
fours.
old video games when the run-in happens?
Starts rolling towards the outside of the ring until he's on the apron.
On the other guy you're supposed to fight.
Drexl climbs through the ropes and follows him out there.
To Akira.
Yeah, but this is not a video.
Grabs Akira by his mohawk and starts setting him up for a powerbomb or pile driver.
No, Drexl can't be thinking pile.
Lifts Akira up and pile drives him on the fucking apron.
Why not? Oh!
Beautiful pile driver from Drexl, and we see Akira flop onto the floor. Now that he killed Akira, the fans start telling Danger Ehren he's gonna kill him next. The apron has the most support and is the hardest spot in the ring.
Higher.
Get a shot of Drexl bent over on his knees, picking out light tubes out of the
Top
box.
of the cranium. Rippling its way down.
Ehren pleads with Drexl as he moves a door into the corner.
Wire didn't take Akira out. I think that pile driver on the apron.
Drexl holds a single light tube and starts taunting Ehren.
Ehren has to meet his
Lines the light tube up on Aaron's forehead as he begs him not to hurt him. Drexl says, nah, fuck it, and blasts him.
What me? You
Let's fucking go. And we see Drexl telling the fans to give it up.
into the skull.
Drexl stands in the corner and points at Ehren as he tries to make it up to his feet.
He only had a Corona.
Drexl starts running at Ehren in the corner.
And right now, he's just cashing out. Oh!
What the fuck was that?
Not want to break here.
You can see Drexl wants to try that out again. He walks back into the corner and then gets a running start and goes for a fucking spear.
No! Spear in the
Spear right through the door, and we get a shot of Ehren bleeding, and Drexl drags him out of the corner.
I bet he's feeling like
Drexl goes for a pin even though they're right by the ropes, and when it gets to 2, he lifts Ehren's shoulder
He
up.
is not done yet, Zane.
I mean,
Drexl calls out of the corner, and we get a shot of the staples in Ehren's hand.
Got staple in his hand at the expense of Ehren.
Cameraman gets a nice shot of Ehren with his gray mohawk.
I believe that Drexl wants some revenge, and here comes that bat.
Drexl got up, he walked over and grabbed the bat, and he turns around and starts walking towards Ehren, who's shitting his pants in the corner.
Rose City Deathmatch, this is what you get.
Pretty sure that was a setup because Ehren nails him right in the balls.
I mean, I think the skull might be the best place for it.
Danger Ehren grabs the thumbtack bat and stands up to his feet.
That shot from Danger Ehren.
Although you think he's really...
Ehren stands there holding the bat, and Drexl points at his face, telling him to hit him.
Feeds off of it.
He's daring him.
And look at Danger
Drexl
Ehren.
keeps pointing at his head, so Ehren says fuck it and rocks him.
Moment.
Here we go, because this is your chance, Ehren. Come on now. Pride of McMinnville.
Oh my
Jesus.
God!
Jesus.
A light tube bundle.
Holy
from
fucking
Akira.
shit, let's see that in slow-mo. Akira grabs Drexl and sets him up for his finishing slam.
Seals the fate of the devil himself.
He lifts Drexl and slams him onto some tubes.
Mohawk in the head of Drexl.
Oh, no!
Drexl's on the mat, and Akira and Danger Ehren lay on top of him and get the fucking 3 count.
Yes, come on! No!
Here's another shot of that final sequence.
I'm going to say yes, because it's over.
Ehren stands up to celebrate and falls over.
Well, you know something, Jordan? The boys from Jackass are 2-0 in professional.
Crowd gives it up for Ehren as he makes it up to his feet.
22.
Johnny Knoxville.
Ehren starts to celebrate real quick and then walks up to Akira and pulls him onto his feet, and we see both men hug in a wholesome deathmatch moment.
Just witnessed, and Frank
See the referee hold Aaron's arm up in victory.
What we have just witnessed.
I'm still trying to
The ref raises both men's arms and points at them, saying they're the winner, and we get a shot of Drexl in the broken glass.
That was shocking enough. Then we see the barbed wire trampoline. We see the lights.
As Akira picks up a single light tube and walks around the ring with it, we see Ehren getting super fucking hyped. Throws his arms up celebrating and gives him another big hug.
Tonight.
But Zane, do you realize what this means? The deathmatch undefeated streak of Drexl here in Prestige.
Defeated Drexl lays on the mat, and Akira gives him hand signals telling him he's gonna fuck him up in the future. Holds the light tube in between his legs and jacks it off like the wife beater.
Thanks in no small part to the assist from the...
Ehren is so fucking hyped, he just walks around the ring screaming like a madman.
Was Roseland free? Danger Ehren victorious.
See a bloody Drexl laying there with thumbtacks stuck in his head, and Akira breaks the light tube over his own head.
Protruding from the skull of Drexl.
Poses with the broken pieces and then breaks them on himself too.
Chest of Akira by himself, as if this guy wasn't crazy enough.
I am in disbelief.
And fans, I just want to point out now,
Ehren runs up and gives him the double bird like a student to a substitute teacher, and Akira gives him something else.
do not attempt any of the stunts you saw as Akira locks lips with Drexl.
Ehren and Akira climb outside the ring and start making their way to the back. More on that in a second.
Different context. Boy, folks, clean up on aisle 6.
Yeah, we need to take...
Drexl tries standing up in the ring, and we got a shot of Danger Ehren walking up the entranceway into the back saying what's up to the fans one last time. And the fans start a Drexl chant, and that's a wrap on this match, guys.
Roseland 4, but in order for those to proceed, we need to make some sense of this carnage. So stick with us, because we will be back very, very shortly. Roseland 4, Wake the Dead, rolls along.
I need a cigarette.
Don't go anywhere.
Get another shot of Danger Ehren and Akira making their way backstage from another camera. It's so dope because you could see what they do right after they go in the back after a death match.
Holy fuck!
Get us to intermission.
You're good.
Go to intermission now.
Right here. Take a step towards me. Right there. Chin up a little more. Right there, hold that.
Akira, wait.
Right there. Perfect, thank you so much. Get one together. The home fucking team. Let's fucking go. We need one more closer shot of your face here.
Dude, my head hurts. I think I got staples in it.
Yeah, stand up staple on your forehead.
Ow!
One more right here. You go clean up, man.
Oh, there's one deep, really deep right here, I think. What's that? Right there? All right. Is that just a cut? All right! Real good, baby. Fuck!
Holy shit.
I'm a wrestler now, motherfucker. Woo! Shit!
Whoa, that was insane.
Fucking insane. I'm gonna go drink the water. All right.
Good job, man. Good job.
Holy fuck, dude.
Drexl starts making his way backstage and we can hear the fans cheering him on as he walks up.
Holy shit.
You good? Sorry, I still didn't get up. Oh, you're fine. I bodied you up. Spin up. Oh, dude, look at this.
The prayer hands are going off in there.
God damn, that's gonna go fucking viral. As the kids say. But it was insane.
that like any adrenaline rush you've ever had?
Dude, I don't know what happened. I blacked out before I got in. I'm good.
Survived.
All right, Aaron, I gotta go sell shit.
I gotta say, this is a fucking
Are we taking photos really quick?
Start with the light deals.
Yeah, selling those. Fucking
I have a
Aaron.
major headache.
Hey, I sold them way more than here.
I feel great. I can't believe
All
I
right,
just did that.
pictures. I gotta go sell some shit.
so much more good shit to come. I hope you're having fun.
Perfect. Holy shit. Oh, she's such a sick match.
Dude.
So much fun.
Holy fuck. All right.
After the match, Danger Ehren spoke with Prestige Wrestling and talked about the match. He really puts over Prestige Wrestling and talks about how professional they are. Said everyone he met during this experience was awesome. Good shit on Prestige. He cuts a golden promo for them.
So Will, he had tried to get a hold of me a couple times through email. An email I don't even check very often. And then I saw it eventually. It was like a month and a half later. And I called him and I was like, what is this all about? And he said, we want you to wrestle. And I was pulling into a Home Depot parking lot and I just parked when I said, that sounds cool. I've always wanted to be a Portland wrestler. Roddy Piper. And I agreed to this. 30 minutes later, it posted it on social media that I was wrestling. And from then on, I've been tripping balls for a month and a half thinking about what was happening tonight. I showed up, and Drexl and Akira and everybody that I've worked with and met in this whole camp has been amazing. Like, they're real professionals, really awesome, good people. I wouldn't have actually done this, even though it was super gnarly. Like, had it been not for those guys and Will and everybody that I've talked to and met through this, it's been really professional, made me feel comfortable, and so that was really awesome. Because I wouldn't have been able to do this, I don't think, if I felt like weird about being here or anything like that. But it was crazy as fuck. Everything we talked about doing, like I was like, Will said, hey, we're gonna have somebody come in and fight with you, for you in a sense, in this. He never said anything, first of all, about it being a death match. That came on later, but come to find out it's better that way. I talked to Drexl. I don't need to go into the details of that, but basically, it became a death match, and I met with Drexl. He showed me some stuff and how we're gonna break it down. But I was like, okay, well, I need to come in with crutches and to tell everybody I can't wrestle because I'm injured, and that's how we break into the whole thing. And then they came up with the rest, and it was amazing, and I can't believe how awesome it was. I got super bloody, the staples. Drexl stapled my head right here, and then hit me immediately right after that with the light tube, like perfectly onto the staple, driving it even deeper. And I swear, like, my head's so swollen now, I got a concussion, but maybe not, it's probably cool. But, and after that, I just went berserker. And the plan and everything we came up with all worked out, and it was super fun. And everybody so far has told me it was a great time. I survived, so thanks.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching Jackass meet death matches. That shit was fucking awesome. Major props to Danger Ehren and Prestige Wrestling. As a kid, picturing Jackass meeting with deathmatch wrestling, I would have never expected Ehren to be the one to do it. But after seeing how hard he went in Jackass 4, I'm not surprised it was him. If you're a deathmatch fan and you don't know anything about Jackass, you better look it up right now. Literally looked up to these guys as a kid, so it was so fucking awesome to see. Major shout out to Coffin Radio, Liam26, and Kings Road Wrestling for the replays. As always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like I said earlier, they never really explained what a Rose City deathmatch was, so they just load the ring with weapons. Ehren goes so fucking hard in the movie, you have to see it. Ehren was always the underdog when it came to Jackass. Back in the day, no one really cared about Ehren. All they cared about was Bam, Johnny, and Steve-O. By the end of Jackass 4, you'll know that this guy's the fucking man. Drexl and Akira had already had a few death matches for their feud, but after this match, they did another Rose City death match at Prestige's Reality Unfolds. They did a no canvas match for this one, and they started ripping up the boards. There's a link to that match in the description. XPW is officially coming to Florida on September 16th of this year. This is just one story from the major news that has dropped over the last week. I'm working on a deathmatch news update to keep you guys updated on what's going on. We're actually starting to get back up there. We got 61% not subscribed, but that's better than last time. If you're a true Blako561 fan, please hit subscribe and subscribe to the second channel. If you want to see my insane clips on Instagram, follow me at Blako561_. If you want to watch some content from the youngin' on Twitch, Twitter, or TikTok, look up Blako561. If you'd like to see Discord exclusive matches and talk about death matches and crazy shit 24/7, join the Discord. There's a link to my email, social medias, and more in the description. If you'd like to show me some support, please head to patreon.com/Blako561. YouTube completely demonetized my account, so I make $0 on any of the content I make. The Patreon doesn't come up on the app, so you have to type it into your browser like I'm showing on the screen. You can watch Patreon exclusive matches and videos, the live events I'm always filming, the videos YouTube's too pussy to let me keep up, music videos, giveaways, shoot interviews, and more. The Patreon is fucking poppin'. You guys have to check it out. It's literally the only way to pay me for making this content, so please consider it. We got some great content on the Patreon, like the XPW Baptized in Blood 2 fan cam. This thing is so fucking rare, it's an actual fan cam from 2001. On the DVD, they had the crowd turned down so low, and you can actually hear what they were chanting in this. Plus, it's got angles of all these spots that I've never seen before. I can't even believe this guy found this tape. It's so fucking amazing. Major shout out to John Neath, FeelX. I threw a link to the show in the description. Not only that, but back in the day, Madman Pondo had a public access TV show called Skull Talk. Fortunately, I can't show you a lot from this DVD because it's 18 and up for nudity. It was so fucking dope, Pondo would just talk about his craziest matches with naked chicks surrounding him. That show is also super fucking rare. And last but not least, you could go there to watch Taking Liberties 11 and 12. Tried uploading 12 to YouTube, and of course they denied it. Just can't believe YouTube pulls all this shit on me, bro. It's nuts. Next Patreon giveaway is the We Are Not Your Kind shirt. Join the family today for a chance to win. I'll announce the winner of the shirt in a future video. Don't forget, you can watch California 2 from the Blake Ocam. It was fucking out of control. And as always, that leaves me at my special thank you and major shout out to my Patreon family. That's Wolfie Kohaku, Garrett McNulty, Matt Watts, Logan Flanagan, CL Vision, Thomas Sanchez, It Stuck Sandwich Films, Crashy, Benjamin Ailing, CEO, Yogi Dick, Jeremy McNarly, Martin Guerrero, Jake Steele, Calculating Infinity, Baker, David R, Chris Graham, KJR, Silence Enigma, Hizzle Bizzle, Hollow Point, my new best friend Christian, Stuart McFerrin, Alex Byrne Tattoos, Tracy Warrow, Brian Wargotch, Josh Taylor, MP Mandu, Christopher Perellas, Dylan Mullins, Diesel, For the Boys, Crack Yo, John Botterio, Chase Wolf, Brian Colt, Standigan, Naaman, Shane Morgan, Mr. Tobias, Nick Normal, UILNR, Patty Von Clambit, Furrows, Bong Studley, Isaac Birdsong, Grave Memories, Joe Plaxkowski, Gavion, CJ Dickmeyer, Marcus Martin, Egotist, Wayne Conway, Coma Kid, Garrett Ramey, Dan Murphy, Joshua Reisig, Dan Hannix, Eich Katzel, D's Nuts, The Whore Master, Andy A, Neil, Michael Perry, Dimesack, Rick Styles, Insane Messiah, LB Forever, Matthew McAllister, Alexander Bat, Legend 22, Lenny My Boy, Kelly Miller, Daniel Smith, Eric Buduin. As always, for my second page hitters, we got Trevor Mills, Thick Pickles, Josh Anderson, Jordan Johnson, Just Chris, Mick Fit, Buki Noise, Ryan Lewis Edwards, Tyler Drunk Adam, Gage Gwynn, Brother Blake Sullivan, Spoobini, Quandale Dingle, Rodolfo Rivas, Ryan Bodie, Jeff Bellafuele, Tio Valdi, Toxic D Glover, Ephraim Neves, Jeff Diaz, Andrew Francis, Snovex, Brian Fountainelle, Corcel Shreds, Caustic Grip, James Rowney, Frank Baker, Patrick, Andrew Lewis, Daniel J, Aaron Phipps, Noah Gucinator, Gagnon, Daniel Rodriguez, Chris Amon, Skyline, John Michael Montgomery, Jared Freeman, Brad Heck, Patrick Shepard, Liquid Mike, Cloud, Ben West, Tyler Bennett, Candy Bar, Creepshow, Mason Reed, Reaper, James Konigstein, Chris Not Saying, Seth McHugh, Luke the Cardist, Greg Folk, Tony Van Buskirk, Logan, Lock Zombie, formerly known as Troy Thomas, Austin is a Butthole, Ryan Hunter Weaver, Dale Sawyer, Tunes the Bunny, Bearing Salad, Undead Prodigy 23, Anthony Kappa, Dog Soup, Andy Ace Crow, John Bender, Jamie Rusby, Connor Lawn, Zach for Life, Dylan Peterson, Demon of Strong Style, Kevin Roxham, Chris J. Jesse, KCFOS. And for the third page fucking hitters, we got Philip Johnson, Gavin Turner, JT formerly known as Crowdy, War Chief, Dragonbone, Chris Langue, Die Young Doug, Chiefy Who, Grindhouse Pat, Party Marty 520, Tate Brown, Joe Hurley, Sousa 617, Rob Brown, Lenny Lamangino, Zaphod, Josh Street, Illy Zippy, K Baker 26, Elise Coyne, Marcus My Fear, Jeffrey Combs, Eddie Rodriguez, The Ultim Zero, Billy Messiah, Zach Smith, Lily Freeman, John C. Williamson, Brody, and last but not least, Lefty. I love my Patreon family almost as much as I love my CKY merch, and I'll see you in the next video. Later. If you're still watching this, you're a fucking legend, and go ahead and head to my Rumble for some new content. Go watch Taking Liberty 12, oh fuck yeah. It's supposedly YouTube's competition, so let's fuck around and find out.